Hello again. This is our final video in the series and it's just going to be a quick FAQ and I'm going to show you how to clean your MicroSculpt. I did not show you that in the last video and I meant to. But first things first, to clean your MicroSculpt, I like to use one of these little flat cotton pads. I'll add some rubbing alcohol to it. You don't want to use water. I mean, you can use water, but alcohol will sanitize it. Because I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can make you see it. It has a little bit of film on it and it's a little bit slippery because of the niacinamide. So I do like to use the rubbing alcohol to make sure we get any gunk off of it. And I will rub the metal heads. Of course, make sure that it's off. Not that it's going to shock you or anything, but make sure that it's off. And then I'll also rub it along the body because my fingers have niacinamide on it and I feel it a little bit slippery. And once it is nice and sanitized, I'll put it back in its little baggie and it's ready for next time. So I also wanted to address that some versions of the MicroSculpt have a buzzing sound instead of a beeping sound. This is another version. It's the same exact thing and it works just as well. And it does this kind of beep instead of the little other beep. I don't know how to describe the other one. But this one does no beeping to move, but it does do a little pulsating buzz of electricity. So I feel buzz, buzz, buzz. And this is a long buzz, buzz. And I know to lift it and move it to my next area. So this one will do it like that, short little pulses of electricity, and then one long pulse, which is the one to move on to the next area. That's the same thing that the one that beeps does. It's just the one that beeps, instead of doing the pulses of electricity where you can hear them, it just does the pulse of electricity so you can feel it. So what I want to address now are some frequently asked questions about the intensity of the electricity. So it's very light, microcurrent, hence being called microcurrent. It's very light and does not hurt at all. You'll feel something like a tug, and you may even see your muscle twitch, and potentially I can show you. When I put it at the highest intensity, it twitches for me. Let's see, there you go, you see? So it does twitch sometimes. That's when I have it at 5. That's why I don't really like it at 5 because it's uncomfortable for me. But my mom loves it at 5 and her face does not twitch. It's going to be different for everyone. You need to practice with the different settings to see what's comfortable for you. I always recommend starting at 1 on your neck, and then you feel which one feels best on your neck, and then bring it back down to 1 when you're gonna put it on your face. Because your face has different muscles and it may feel different in different areas. For example, on my neck is actually more sensitive than my face. I need it at a 3 on my neck and a 4 or 5. A 4 on my cheek area and then a 5 on my forehead because I don't really feel it up there. So the way that you're gonna know that it's working is when you see the difference. You're gonna see one side more lifted than the other. And when you're using it consistently, your whole face is gonna be lifted. I definitely recommend taking before and after pictures and use it daily. Preferably in the morning. I like using it in the morning because your face is puffy from sleeping and you're tired. And instead of, putting on your creams, or before putting on all your creams, use your MicroSculpt, depuff your face, and then you're gonna put on your serum, your moisturizer, your sunscreen, and then your makeup if you're gonna put any on. You may not need to because your face will look so snatched. That's what each little intensity level does. Each of the little lights show a different intensity level. It has up to the 5 levels. It's not supposed to hurt. And it does feel like a little bit of a tug. My friend described it as kind of like a pinch, like a little pinch, I guess, kind of similar to what you would feel with your nails on your skin, but it's not like painful. My mom feels it like a tug on her muscles. I also feel it like a tug. And when it twitches, I feel a pull, a pretty strong pull. So again, none of those are painful. And sometimes you don't feel anything at all. I don't feel anything at all on my forehead. And if I have it too low intensity on my face, I don't feel anything at all either. Also, if you have serum, the more jelly that it is, the more that it's like a gel, the less you're going to feel because it's conducting across the top of your skin rather than pulling your muscles inside deep. So you add a little bit more serum to have it pull less if you feel it too intense, even at level 1. So I hope that answers all of your questions. If you have any more, please feel free to reach out to us. We have 24/7 customer support ready to answer all your questions. And you can join us in our Facebook group, the My my Derma Dream Radiant Skin Facebook group, where I go live every 2 weeks and show you how to use your MicroSculpt. Again, if you need help or answer any questions you may have, we do a girls' night in, it's bring your own wine, and we just use our MicroSculpt and snatch our faces. So join the group. I'd love to see you in there. We hope that you enjoy your MicroSculpt. Thank you and bye for now.